guys, welcome back to another video. Alright, so today I'm going to be talking about some of Fenix's smaller flashlights. So right here I have the Fenix E01 version 2 keychain flashlight. I have the Fenix E12 and their newest keychain flashlight, the E03R. Let's check them out. Alright, so let's put these two to the side and let's start with the Fenix E01 version 2. I'll give you guys a nice close-up of this tiny little keychain flashlight. And while you guys are checking this out, let's talk about the features. So the body is made from CNC'd 6061 aluminum and it has a Type 3 hard anodized finish. It runs on just one AAA battery that's included. It has a Cree XP G2 S3 LED and it has a lifespan of 50,000 hours. There's 3 modes, low, medium, and high, and it has a maximum lumen output of 100 lumens and has a throw of 35 meters. It's 1 meter impact resistant and is dust and waterproof IP68. All of that goodness packed in this tiny little body, and on top of that, it has a limited lifetime guarantee. Alright, that's enough of the features. Let's talk specs. So it has a length of 2.62 inches and the head is 0.59 inches with a 0.55 inch body. And they say it weighs 13 grams excluding the battery on the website. So let's weigh it with the battery. Alright, let's plop this bad boy on my scale and I'm going to set it up upright just like that because it keeps rolling off on me. And it weighs 0.9 ounces, so 0.9 ounces in grams is 26 grams. Alright, so let's talk lumens and runtime. So on high, you have that max 100 lumens with the 50-minute runtime. And that's with the alkaline battery. With the nickel metal hydride battery, it's still 50 minutes. On high, it has a 35-meter throw and it has 304 candela. On medium, it's 25 lumens with an alkaline battery. You have a runtime of 4 hours and 50 minutes. With the nickel metal hydride battery, you lose about 20 minutes at 4 hours and 30 minutes. Has a 19-meter throw and an intensity of 88 candela. And on low, you have 5 lumens. The alkaline battery gives you 25 hours of runtime. Nickel metal hydride, you only get 23 hours. Has a 9-meter throw and 21 candela. And this works just like every other keychain flashlight of this style. What you have to do is give it a twist for low, turn it off, twist it again right away for medium, and do the exact same thing. There's our high. And all we have to do is just twist it off. Super simple. And on my desk here, check out that little hotspot right there. That is actually pretty nice. So we have the hotspot right there in the middle and you can see that outer edge of that beam. So if I get in real close, you can see where that outer edge is and that hotspot's pretty well defined. And also with all of these Fenix flashlights, these are machined really nice. We have all these really fine, tight milled rings that go right around the middle of the body here. And I love that because when you're holding it, that has a lot of grip when you're holding it in your hand. And we also have those same milled rings right on the tail here. So this actually feels really nice for a small little keychain flashlight. All right, and now their newest EDC flashlight. I believe this launches today as I'm recording this video. It is the new Fenix E12 version 2. So let me give you guys a nice close-up of the version 2. Maybe you can already spot the differences over version 1. And while you guys are checking this out, let's talk about the features. Alright, the new E12 version 2 has 160 max lumens with a 68-meter throw. The body is made from 6061 T6 aluminum and has a Type 3 hard anodized finish. And it has a black 2-way stainless steel pocket clip. And I'll give you guys a nice look down that lens. That's a matched CA18 cool white LED and it has a lifespan of 50,000 hours. It runs on AA batteries and we'll talk about what AA batteries Fenix recommends you stick in here in just a few minutes. Flip it to the back side here, it has a nice soft rubber tail switch, and surrounding that tail switch we have a couple attachment points on both sides, and that's good for standing it straight up like that. It's impact resistant up to 1 meter and is IP68 dust and waterproof. Alright, that's enough of the features. Let's talk specs. Alright, so it has a length of 3.06 inches and a head diameter of 0.75 inches. And the body diameter is 0.69 inches. And then on the website it says it weighs 0.96 ounces without the battery, so let's test it with the battery. Alright, let's plop it on the scale with the battery. Alright, 1.8 ounces, and that in grams, it's exactly 50 grams. So if I get in real close to the camera here, you can see right here on the body, it looks slightly different from the version 1. The version 1 had a diamond knurling pattern, and the version 2 here has that really fine milled rings, as you saw in the E01 here. But I actually like this better. It actually feels a lot nicer and still gives you a lot of grip while you're holding it in your hand. Then we have more grip right here on the tail switch there, and right here on the head, right around the bottom there. All right, what about max lumens and runtime? So we have a 5 lumen low, we have a runtime of 70 hours, a 12 meter throw, and an intensity of 31 candela. Medium is 30 lumens with a runtime of 13 hours, a 28 meter throw, and 185 candela. Then we go to high, which is our third and final mode, 160 lumens, a 1 hour runtime with a max throw of 68 meters and 1,133 candela. So it shows a nickel metal hydride and an alkaline battery are recommended. And then right here in the user manual it says non-rechargeable lithium battery is usable, but a rechargeable lithium ion battery is banned. So basically they're saying do not use a rechargeable lithium ion battery in this E12 version 2. And if I break this open and see what battery I have in here, it is a Kodak Max 1.5 volt alkaline battery. So as per Phoenix recommendation, this and the nickel metal hydride battery are recommended. All right, let's talk about the UI here in those 3 modes. So we got the tail switch here. It's a simple click on, click off. And to switch our modes, click it on and we do a nice soft press on that tail switch to cycle our modes, low, medium, and high. And you guys can see the nice beam profile right here on my desk, and it's real close, and lift it away. That's a pretty nice hotspot right there. But I'll show you a better beam test against my wall a little later on in this video. All right, next, let's talk about Phoenix's newest keychain flashlight, the E03R. And I already love this little tiny flashlight, but before we get into that, let's talk features. All right, so the E03R is CNC machined out of 6061 aluminum, and this is a common theme amongst most Phoenix lights. It does have a Type 3 hard anodized finish. It has a built-in 200 milliamp lithium polymer battery, and it is charged via USB-C. It has 260 max lumens with a max throw of 42 meters, which is pretty crazy for a tiny little flashlight of this size. There's a matched CA18 white light LED and an Everlight 2835 red light LED, both with a lifespan of 50,000 hours. It has an impact resistance of 1 meter and is IP66 dust and rainproof. In the packaging here, you're going to get your standard user manual, your warranty card, and a keychain ring. All right, that's enough of the quick features. Let's talk dimensions. All right, so the E03R has a length of 1.85 inches and a width of 0.94 inches and has a height of only 0.47 inches. Like I said, this guy is tiny, and they say it weighs 22 grams, including the battery on the website, so let's test that. All right, let's plop this little guy on the scale here. So it says, 0.8 ounces, and that comes out to be, boom, 22 grams, so they nailed it on the website. And guys, holding this in your hand is virtually weightless. You would never know that you're even carrying this thing on your keychain. Not literally, but you know what I'm talking about. All right, the fun stuff, max lumens and runtime. So on high, we have that 260 lumens, has a runtime of 45 minutes, and has a max throw of 42 meters. And on high, it has an intensity of 441 candela. On medium, we have 80 lumens, has a runtime of 1 hour and 15 minutes, has a max throw of 25 meters, and an intensity of 156 candela. On low, we have 30 lumens, has a runtime of 3 hours, a 16 meter throw, and has an intensity of 64 candela. And then we have our eco mode, which is 5 lumens, an 18-hour runtime, a 7 meter throw, and it has 13 candela. So we have this gold button right here that is flush with the rest of the body. And of course, this is how we activate the flashlight and switch our modes. But it also has a little LED right there, so if I press it once, it shows our battery life. And also, while I was charging it with the USB-C cable, it was a solid red color. And then when it was at max charge, it was solid green. And as I showed you already, one press shows you the battery life, but if you press it twice, it'll flash. Now it's in lockout mode. So anytime you press the button, it'll just keep flashing like that. It will not activate the light, which is a much appreciated feature, especially for a keychain flashlight. And to turn it off, just 2 presses again, and now we're on. All right, so how do we get to our 4 modes? So what you want to do is hold down the button until you see the light and let it go instantly. So let it go, because if you hold it down a little longer, I'll show you what that does in just a second. So it instantly goes to our low, and all you have to do is just short press to cycle through our modes. Sorry, I said it goes right to low, it goes to eco. Sorry about that. So eco, low, medium, and high, 260 lumens. And then all you have to do to turn it off is long press it again, and it turns it right off. So what happens if you long press the button and keep it held down? Well, hold it, and we get to our red light modes. So it has 2 red light modes. Right there is solid red, and then just 1 single short press. We get our flashing red, which I love these red modes. This is a nice feature for this little flashlight. This can be used as a nice emergency light or a beacon. It's just super handy to have right on your keychain. And just short press it again, and we get right back to our solid red mode. So the solid red and the red flash are both 4 lumens and have a runtime of 5 hours and 30 minutes. And both have a max throw of 10 meters and 25 candela. Now I'll tell you why this has become one of my favorite little keychain flashlights. First off, the build quality is exactly what you'd expect from Fenix. So just looking at it, the body looks like it's just one single piece. And also you just charge it with a common USB-C cable. And it has a 200 milliamp battery built right into it. So I don't have to worry about changing batteries in and out all the time. And these red modes are awesome, I'll tell you what. So I work in the film industry and I work a lot on stages. And when you're on a stage and it's super dark, you don't want to be walking around with a really bright flashlight disturbing whatever scene is going on. And of course, that's a big no-no. So walking around with the red flashlight, of course, is a lot better. So having this little 4 lumen red light isn't going to disturb anybody. All right, so how spooky does this look? All right, let me quit. So turn off all the lights here, and this is the E01 version 2. And this is on low, so if you guys can see that hotspot, let's go to medium. That's what it looks like against my back wall. And then let's go to high. And for a tiny little keychain flashlight, this is actually pretty darn bright. So in most situations, most likely, this is all you're really gonna need. All right, now for the E12, so click it on. So there is low, and there's medium. And then we go to high. And once again, we have that nice hot spot right there. It looks like a nice cool white light. And yet again, guys, for a small little EDC flashlight like this is plenty of light, at least for me. I don't know if I need much more than this in 95% of my situations. Now let's go to the E03R. So let's hold it down. There is eco, low, medium, and there's our high. Wow. And guys, this is coming out of a sub 2-inch body in under 1 ounce. This little keychain flashlight is super bright. And one last thing, I'm gonna give you guys a nice size comparison with my current EDC, the Fenix LD30. So here's the E01 version 2 against the LD30. And then right here, against the E12, and next the E03R, and look at the size comparison here. Now that is funny. And yes, the LD30 is one of my favorite flashlights as of recent. I absolutely love this flashlight. Alright guys, that's pretty much it for this video. What do you guys think of the Fenix E01 version 2, E12, and the E03R? When they announced the E03R, I couldn't wait to get a hold of it, and now that I have it and played with it for a little bit, I am not disappointed at all. I think Fenix has a winner with all 3 of these flashlights, but especially this little guy right here. Now, if you guys want to check any of these out for yourself, I will leave links below to each one of them in my description box below. But if you guys did enjoy this video, please give me that thumbs up. Please subscribe, and go!